Today, companies need people who understand the whole bioproduction process from development to delivery to the patient. Practical skills are essential, especially for industrialization and manufacturing step. That's why we built 57 digital modules covering the full value chain of bioproduction. And we focus a lot on real-world situations, helping people be ready for jobs faster, especially new graduates and people changing careers. We are very focused on the industrialization phase. We give learners the opportunity to be immersed in their future working environment, to experience through our digital and immersive programs what it's really like to work in a bioproduction facility.
Welcome to the Smart Biotech Scientist. I'm your host, David Brühlmann, and we're doing something a little bit different today. While we usually dive deep into the science and technology of bioprocessing, today we're shifting gears to explore the equally critical world of soft skills, specifically training in bioproduction. I'm thrilled to welcome Sandrine Lemoine, who is the CEO of Immerscio.bio, offering training programs to bioproduction professionals. With 25 years of experience spanning R&D, manufacturing strategy, and as a certified executive coach, Sandrine brings a wealth of knowledge about addressing the talent gap in our industry. Many of you listening during your morning commute know the challenges of keeping up with the rapidly evolving biotech landscape. Whether you're developing new processes or scaling existing ones, having properly trained teams can make or break your success. So grab your coffee, settle in, and let's discover how innovative training approaches might be the missing piece in your bioproduction puzzle. Are you juggling the complexities of CMC development while trying to enjoy the beauty of biotech? Have you ever wondered if there's a way to simplify bioprocessing? Welcome to the Smart Biotech Scientist Podcast, where we're diving headfirst into the very challenges you face. We're breaking it down, demystifying the jargon, and giving you the keys to unlock your full potential. I'm your host, David Brühlmann, and I get it. With 15 plus years in the biotech industry, I face the same challenges you do. There's a way to simplify and streamline so you can remove complexity, you can skip trials and errors, deliver without delay your groundbreaking therapy to clinics at market, and still enjoy every single step. Do you want to learn how industry experts and I did it? Grab a cup of coffee and your favorite notebook and pen. Now is the time to take your bioprocessing game to the next level. Let's smarten up biotech. Welcome, Sandrine, to the Smart Biotech Scientist. It's great to have you on.
Thank you for the invitation, David, and I'm really glad to share some insight about bioproduction.
I'm very much looking forward to our conversation. Sandrine, share something that you believe about bioprocess development that most people disagree with.
I believe that biotherapies are not just a trend, but a real game changer, a real revolution for healthcare. Some people still think that they are too complex, too expensive, or only for rare diseases. But I believe that bioprocess development will make these therapies more accessible and more affordable. Thanks to innovation in bioproduction, we can imagine a future where more patients, not just a few, can benefit from advanced treatments. It's not easy and takes time, but progress is real. This is why I'm so passionate about working in this field.
Sandrine, I'm curious about your journey. Draw us into your story from your first steps in the pharmaceutical world to becoming a CEO of Immerscio.bio. What unexpected twists or aha moments shaped your career path?
My journey started after my PhD in chemistry. I entered the pharmaceutical world and later moved into biotechnology, attracted by innovation and the impact the lives of patients. I led teams, developed technologies, especially analytical technologies, and worked internationally. Over time, I realized that developing people was what really motivated me. Becoming a certified professional coach 2 years ago confirmed this, and it made me understand that I had always been a leader coach even before I had the title. And joining Immerscio.bio was a natural step. It allowed me to combine my passion for science, innovation, people development, of course, and education. Finally, it's exciting to use my experience to help build talents of tomorrow in such a strategic industry.
Yeah, I love that we are talking about people and developing people because often as scientists, we think it's all about the technology and the science. And I recently had a conversation with the CEO, and what stood out to me is said, well, you can have the best technology, but it's all about the people. You need the right people to develop your technology. So there is no doubt that the biotech industry is experiencing rapid growth, yet we are facing significant talent shortage, especially in Europe, but I've also heard in Asia. What is the current situation worldwide? Do we see some differences? What specific skill gaps are you seeing? And how did these gaps inform your specific training approach?
You're right. It's all about people and developing people. Today, companies need people who understand the whole bioproduction process from development to delivery to the patient. Practical skills are essential, especially for industrialization and manufacturing steps. That's why we built 57 digital modules covering the full value chain of bioproduction. And we focus a lot on real-world situations, helping people be ready for jobs faster, especially new graduates and people changing careers. We are very focused on the industrialization phase. We give learners the opportunity to be immersed in their future working environment, to experience through our digital and immersive programs what it's really like to work in a bioproduction facility. We see ourselves as true business partners for our clients, helping them accelerate onboarding process of new employees. And it's really a bridge between academic knowledge and on-the-job training, industrial practice. So these specific skills, beside soft skills, of course, is really important. All the skills around industrialization.
In that field, in industrialization, is that where you see the biggest gap or the biggest shortage of talent?
Yes, biotech is growing fast and there are many new jobs coming in Europe. So huge opportunity. Thousands of jobs will be created in bioproduction in Europe, operators, technicians, managers. So there is a gap for all these jobs in bioproduction, and the industrialization phase is very important. And we develop also soft skills like problem solving, decision making, and so on through our digital modules.
Sandrine, can you tell us how you do these immersive courses? And what I've also seen, you have some kind of mixed reality. Can you tell us how this looks like? What you do differently, perhaps from other training programs, and how does this work if someone, a smart biotech scientist who is listening, thinks, well, I would like to get more training in the manufacturing of biologics?
So our courses are 100% digital, using tools like 3D, serious games, and virtual reality. We create, through these digital solutions, real production environments so learners can practice without risks. Learning by doing it's much more powerful than just reading. Also, we believe in right to make mistakes. Making mistakes in a safe space helps people learn better and faster, of course. And we also follow the MIT 4P models, peers, projects, play, and passion, to keep learners motivated and engaged through the serious games and virtual reality.
And how do you add a practical component to it? Because yes, obviously it's great to learn a lot of things digitally. And now with the modern technologies, you can do a lot by using virtual reality and so on, or augmented reality. But I would say at one point, we also need to do some hands-on experience. What is your approach there to balance that?
Our platform is mainly digital, but for virtual reality sessions, we work face-to-face with learners. We think digital learning is powerful when it is combined with strong human support. And what truly sets Immerscio.bio apart is our positioning as a business partner, both for companies and for learners. And during face-to-face session, we support learners and collect feedback. It's very important for us and for learners, of course. It's a comprehensive approach, partnership with all players involved, learners, their managers, HR, human resources, and training managers. So we don't just provide standard training content, we work closely with each organization to understand their specific challenges, needs, ambitions. This allows to co-construct personalized training pathways, so fully adapted to the industrial reality and objectives of each client.
And how do your digital simulations and your serious games actually help learners master the complexities we're facing? Because we have complex processes, we have strict regulations. How do you create this environment, or that it feels that they still have the same risks, but it's still safe to make mistakes?
Our digital simulations and serious games help learners understand bioproduction, you're right, without the risk of real environments. This approach is similar to flight simulators used for pilot training, without risk, but with all regulations requirements. All training courses include the latest quality and HEC regulations. Our experts ensure that all the content is based on the good manufacturing practices. So it's very important before working in pharmaceutical companies, in biotech, of course.
While preparing this interview, I came across a description where you're saying that you're also using cognitive approaches supported by artificial intelligence. That piqued my interest. So can you explain how you are using AI into your trainings, and how do you leverage the potential of AI?
We use AI to personalize learning paths, the first place for learners, depending on their needs. Learners can choose topics based on their needs, and AI adapts quizzes to help them remember better. AI also helps improve content, put trains, and create new marketing tools like short videos, for example. And it also helps our technical teams work faster when building new modules.
So that means, for instance, if I start using some of your modules, and let's assume I'm always making the same mistake, would I be seeing more of the same module again to improve that? Is that how AI would work?
Especially for the modules, it's to give us more flexibility and work faster, but we have human experts to give us science and to build the modules.
Okay, I see. And to make sure that the modules are relevant, it's very important to get regular feedback from companies, to be well aware also of current technology trends and so on. You are working with major pharma and biotech companies in France, I think mainly, if I understood well. How do you use these industry partnerships to influence your curriculum, evolve it, and make sure that these companies get finally the staff with the required skills they're needing for the processes?
As the initial collaboration was with pharmaceutical industry like Immerscio, Novacep, Sanofi, and Servier. And we deliver training modules developed by Campus Biotech Digital, which was created with this pharmaceutical industry and academics and training organization in 2020. So the courses are designed by industry leaders to meet real-world needs. Objectives and contents have been defined by these industries, academics, and training organizations to ensure learners gain relevant and up-to-date skills for the bioproduction sector, and of course align with industry requirements.
And now, does this mean that you're in constant collaboration or I'd say conversation with these companies to further improve your curriculum? Or what is your vision there? How are you operating?
With the industrial company?
Yes, with the industrial companies, yes.
With these industrial companies involved in the consortium, we have regular discussion and exchange because this initiative implies that all the modules are designed by industry experts. So it's very important to maintain this close collaboration, and partnership is really our DNA.
Okay, I see. Well, this definitely makes a lot of sense to be in close collaboration with the industry because it's key that your training stay relevant because we live in exciting times and the technology is advancing quite quickly in certain areas.
Yeah, sure. And our aim is to be future-proof.
Yeah.
Immerscio.bio is always improving the training programs to meet the evolving needs of the bioproduction industry. We've updated our models to reflect these new technologies, but also new regulations. And this ensures that our learners are prepared for future developments in many fields, new technologies.
And beyond technical skills or knowledge about technologies, what soft skills and mindsets are now becoming increasingly more important in bioproduction? And how does your training develop these aspects?
That's right. In bioproduction, especially, it's not just technical skills that matter, but also soft skills like autonomy, critical thinking, problem solving, organizational abilities. The way our modules are developed, they help to improve these soft skills. When you play the serious games, for example, you have to think faster, make choices, decide. And as all the courses include GMPs, good manufacturing practices, it helps develop a quality mindset. It's very important for pharmaceutical industry and biotech. And the learners can control their learning process, making it easier to improve both their technical and soft skills. And it's really essential in the bioproduction field.
And to a biotech scientist who's now listening, what would be the number one advice to them? For instance, what is absolutely essential to learn, whether it's technical, whether it's soft skills, like where should they start?
Indeed, my main advice is be curious and explore all opportunities because biotech is a growing sector with many job opportunities and many jobs are related to bioproduction, not only in bioprocess development, but also in quality control, quality assurance, data analysis. So there is a lot of opportunities and Immersio.bio is a key enabler to success. Be curious and explore. It's my advice.
That wraps up the first part of our conversation with Sandrine Lemoine from Immerscio.bio. I hope you've gained valuable insights into how immersive training technologies are reshaping bioproduction workforce development. We've just scratched the surface of how mixed reality and AI-supported cognitive approaches are bridging the skills gap in our industry. In our next episode, we'll continue this fascinating discussion, exploring success stories and diving deeper into the balance between technical expertise and essential soft skills. Sometimes the solution isn't just better technology, but better trained people using that technology. Join us next time for the conclusion of our conversation with Sandrine. And if you found value in today's discussion, please share this episode with a colleague who might benefit. Until Thursday, keep making bioprocessing smart. All right, smart scientists. That's all for today on the Smart Biotech Scientist Podcast. Thank you for tuning in and joining us on your journey to bioprocess mastery. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts or your favorite podcast platform. By doing so, we can empower more scientists like you. For additional bioprocessing tips, visit us at smartbiotechscientist.com. Stay tuned for more inspiring biotech insights in our next episode. Until then, let's continue to smarten up biotech.